Alright, what's going on, everyone? Trade recap for today. Today was a little confusing. Once again, I'm gonna go over the bias for the morning, kind of like give you an idea of what I was thinking and everything. And then we'll go over the actual trade. I didn't take the trade; it was a forward test. I wasn't really a huge fan of the conditions that we were currently trading in and stuff, so I didn't really want to force anything. So I kind of just told myself, you know what, I'm not really going to look to trade or anything, so it is what it is, but you'll see I forward tested one long. It was a continuation long. And good thing, because it would have gotten stop raid and went right to my TP. So yeah, let's hop into it. So coming into the morning, we looked pretty bullish still. I mean, I like this. I like a higher time frame. If I can use this. This is kind of like the buy model on the higher time frame. I mean, you can see here we have the sell model, right? This huge leg down, and then now we're in that buy model. So I'd like to see this high. That was pretty much the full target for today. This high, and then obviously we have all these stacked highs up here too, which looks really good for maybe later this week or next week. But overall, that was my target. I wanted to see that get hit. We had Asia, we had London lows. Again, kind of like yesterday, I didn't really want to see us go all the way down here. So instead, I kind of just wanted to see, the market build some structure. And then, once again, take that nice continuation up to that high if if we got it. So we'll play price a little bit here. We ended up creating this 15 minute right here. And we also had, it was a pretty big 15, so I wanted to see us, retrace a little more down. And we did. We hit this tiny 5 minute right here. And yeah, I mean, after this is hit, I mean, all we're really looking for, because this is also pretty much like equilibrium of this small leg right here. All we're looking for is like the highest time frame inversion now, right? So we can continue up to the upside. So if you look here, this 3 minute would be the highest. The close was a little crappy, so I don't think I'd get in there. I'd want to see like a little retracement. I don't know if you can set. Oh, you can actually. So I would hop in on the retracement of the next leg, if that makes sense. So we would hop in right here. I would go break even here, I think, if I actually took the trade. And full TP would obviously be up there. And then this stop loss placement is super important. So if you look at this leg, right, this was kind of like that little distributing leg to the upside. There's 1 minute for value gaps. There's 1 and there's 2. This is unmitigated, so I would put my stop, to manage risk well instead of risking 900. I'd put it right below this 1 minute. So if it inverses this, I wouldn't really want to be in the trade anymore, and that's just kind of how I think, in a sense. So that's where the stop loss would be, and then pretty much got stop rated and went to TP. So that's unfortunate. I mean, even if you put your stop at the low, you would have got stop rated by a tick. But I think, yeah, so this was an intermediate low. So I actually hopped off after this. Let's see if there was, so this was the intermediate low, right? I know I'm moving kind of fast, but so if we would have waited for this low to get taken, I'm doing this kind of live time. I don't know if there was a trade or anything. Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna pull up top steps for the 30-second chart. There probably was a nice entry. I just obviously wasn't on the charts at the time. 10:39. 15-second maybe. I mean, so this candle happened all in one, so it was this super tough entry if you would have taken the trade, there was really no inversion. Um, the only inversion I see would like this tiny 30-second, but even then, it's not really a valid trade. So yeah, I mean, it's just kind of one of those days, just unfortunate. But again, this right here would have been the trade. So the idea was there and everything. It was actually a super nice setup. Just one of those days, The break even raid, the stop raid, and then we go right to TP. It's all good, it happens. Just gonna move on from it. Tell yourself that it was a good trade. And then losses have to happen in order to, rebalance the winning statistic that you have, in which this case, and with the model I trade, or the models I trade, it's 75, to 85% win rate. So I tell myself that I took a loss, okay, it needed to happen. Next A+ setup, I'm going to be even more confident in, because I know I already took a loss recently. And, you just you got to like trick your mind in that way, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's the recap for today. Again, I'm gonna leave my Discord down below if you want to have a one-on-one mentorship with me. You can learn a lot, and it covers all the above. You can have calls with me. I will trade live certain days of the week with you guys. I give out my bias every morning, and all things like that. And then also, if you're looking to grab some funded accounts, do it with the best firm in the game, Alpha Futures right now. Their rules are awesome. Best payout cap. Payout cap to rules ratio is the best in the game. And yeah, I'll leave that link down below too if you want to go stack up on some accounts. We have CPI next week too, so you can pass those 0 accounts in, one trade. I know I'll be doing that. So yeah, that's going to be it for today. Comment if you got any questions or anything like that. DM me on Discord, whatever the case may be. And peace out. Have a good day.